Hello and welcome back to another Monday makeup video. I'm Jennifer Mata-McMahon. In this video I'm going to share with you my favorite mascaras. I have some high ends, I have some low ends or drugstore ones, and I think that any of these that I have here are going to be useful for you. So let's dive in. Okay, so I'm going to start with the high-end ones first because I have fewer of those. And I'll tell you then the low-end ones or the drugstore ones that you could use instead of these if you don't want to spend that much money. My favorite mascara of all times is the Superhero It Cosmetics mascara. So this is the It Cosmetics Superhero. I use the shade Super Black, and I love this mascara. I originally got a mini size and loved it and purchased the full size afterwards and have been using this one regularly for a long time. They say that you need to use your mascaras for 3 months and then chuck it, right? Because that's sort of the longevity of a mascara. I don't do that. I use it up until it has nothing else to offer me. So until it's dried up. And this mascara is a little bit on the dry side, so it should be tossed, but I'm still using it. In fact, it's the mascara I have on right now. It's a little bit dry. This mascara will darken your lashes, will lengthen your lashes, will hold the curl, or at least it does for me. I go in with a lash curler first, and then I apply mascara, and all of the mascaras I'm going to share with you hold the curl for me. This one is very long lasting. It doesn't transfer. That's another issue that I have because of the shape of my eyes. A lot of mascaras transfer. I found that with any of the mascaras that I'm going to share with you, once they've dried down a little bit, they're better in terms of that transferring aspect. Because when they're newer and they're wetter, they tend to transfer down. And I don't typically put mascara on my lower lash line. I only put it on my top lash line. And still, because of the shape of my eyes, this cheek bone here, this cheek part of my face is a little raised, and my eyes are smaller. And so I feel like when I blink or just live, the top part of my lashes sometimes hits the bottom part of my lower eyelid and transfers. So when they're drier, you avoid that. So favorite mascara, but it is high end, so it's a little bit expensive. Another favorite mascara that is also high end and is also a little bit expensive is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This one I love as well. It also holds the curl, the wand. It has that hourglass kind of shape to it. I have the mini size. I did purchase the big size of this, the full size of this at one point, but I keep on getting minis with purchases, and I actually like the mini sizes better because I feel like, I don't know, maybe there's less product, maybe it dries out faster, so I can avoid that transferring issue faster with a mini than with a full size. So I have that one, and the other high-end one that I have that I use and I like is the Dior one, and I also have a mini one of these. This is the Dior Show Iconic Over Curl Mascara, and I don't know if they have shades. I have the Over Black, 090 Over Black, so I'm guessing they do have shades if that is the case for this. And this one also has a what do you call this? Like a natural bristle kind of wand, but this one's curved, and I really like this one. It again, when it's wet, it transfers, but when it's not, it curls, it extends, it volumizes. It's a good mascara. I didn't tell you what shade I had in this one. and the Better Than Sex one, they do have different shades. I tend to buy the black one. I tend to buy all my mascaras in black. I'm not sure this one because it's a sample size. It doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure it's just the black of it. So those are my 3 high-end mascaras, the IT Cosmetics, the Dior, and the Too Faced Better Than Sex one. Now let's go into the drugstore ones. For the drugstore ones, I really like the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise one, and this one a lot of people think is a dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I really like this mascara. I have it, as you can see, in the full size. I've had purchased this before. This is my second one of these. I really like it. It also has a wand like the Too Faced one that has sort of like that hourglass shape. I love this one. Love this mascara. Actually, I shouldn't have opened it because I hadn't opened it yet. Because I have these other ones that I'm going through. But these two, very similar, drugstore, high-end, so depending on what you want to pay. And actually, I've heard some people say that they prefer the L'Oreal one than the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I don't know. I might prefer it to the full size, but the mini one of the Too Faced is really good. Another drugstore mascara that is a little newer to me is this one from Maybelline, the Total Temptation from Maybelline. I have been using this one, but this one transfers on me. And I don't know if it's because it's newer and it's still wet. The formula is still wet, but it has the natural bristles that I like, and it does lengthen, it darkens, it voluminizes, but it also transfers. So gotta be careful with that one, or at least wait until it dries up a bit so that it doesn't, you don't get that transfer, that, like unslept or slept with my mascara kind of look that it happens when you use the transferring kinds of mascara. The other one I love and I have used, and I think this is my second one, I've repurchased this one, is the Essence Lash Princess one. It also has that natural I can't say that. It also has the natural bristles kind of wand, but this one is tapered, so it's easy to get in there in the corner of your eye with this. This one lengthens, holds the curl, deepens and darkens your lashes, and it looks like, because it lengthens, it really looks like you have like false lashes. It says it has a false lash effect mascara, the Lash Princess one. Another one that I have used forever. Before I got into makeup, I would always wear mascara, but I would always wear CoverGirl. And I used the purple one of this for the longest time. And since I repurchased these other ones that I've been showing you, I haven't repurchased the purple from the CoverGirl one. But I once bought the purple one, which I've since used up, and it came with this one. They came like paired together. This is the waterproof mascara, the only waterproof mascara that I have. And it's this orange one from CoverGirl. It actually says a 6-month life expectancy, so maybe it does last 6 months. I only use this when I need a waterproof mascara, which is rare for me. I typically don't wear waterproof mascara. I only use it like if I'm going to go somewhere where I know I'm going to sweat a lot, or if I am going to get wet, or if I'm gonna cry and I know beforehand that I'm gonna cry, I'll use this. But other than that, I won't use waterproof mascara because it's really hard to take off at night, and I don't want to go in, like scrubbing my eyes or rubbing my eyes too harshly to get the mascara off. I think it's not worth it. So because my lashes will I'll pull them out in doing so, and I want to keep my lashes where they are. So this is the only one that I have that's waterproof, but this brand, CoverGirl, and this what's it called? Lash Blast Volume Waterproof Hydrofuge from CoverGirl. The purple one of this is awesome. It's a really good drugstore mascara. I just don't have it here because I haven't used it in a while. So that's it for the mascaras that I use on the daily, both high-end and drugstore. The only one I have extra that I don't use on the daily, but I wanted to show it to you, is this e.l.f. one, because it has the little tiny wand, and I've had this one for a long time too. I don't use it every day. I use it sporadically when I decide I want to do my lower lashes. So this is what I go in with to put mascara on my lower lashes if I want to do that. I rarely do that because I feel that if I put mascara on my lower lash line or my lower lashes, it's for sure gonna transfer to my skin, and I'm for sure gonna have that darkness of run mascara onto my skin if I use mascara on my lower lash. But sometimes I like the look of the lashes, and if I'm like very cautious of checking in and looking at my skin and wiping off if I have any transfer, then I think they look good. So when I want to do that, I go for this one. So yeah, that's it. Those are my favorite mascaras. I think any one of these would be would work well for you if you're looking into buying a new mascara or trying a new mascara out, or maybe you've tried some of these and you love them as well, or maybe not. I would be interested to hear if some of these you've tried and have not worked for you. That would be interesting, and why, to see the differences of our needs and what we use mascara for. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon.